Okay, setting up my screen. Okay. Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Yay! Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me and hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-okay. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes so that I know everything is good, so that I know everything is how it should be. Okay. Katie, hello Katie. Katie says yes, thank you. Tetsuro, hello. Tetsuro says yes, thank you. Helga, hello. Helga says yes, thank you. 7413 says yes, thank you so much. Niva, hello. Diva, hello. We got Niva and Diva. Okay, great. Welcome, welcome. Because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So I really appreciate you guys for your time, for your for your kind support, being here with me. That is great. Thank you so much for that. Mwah. Okay, you know what we do. We always have a toast for good luck. Let's do that. So whatever you're drinking, pick it up. Right here, I have my orange tumbler, and this is what I will toast with. And inside this orange tumbler is hot black coffee. Okay, we will have two toasts. Our first toast will be for the green team. You see them. Their names are in green. They support me. They support the channel. By supporting me and the channel, they are supporting everyone. So please give the green team a big thank you. Cheers. If you don't have a beverage, we can fist bump, bump, cheers, bump, cheers. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink, bottoms up. Our second toast, it's for you. Yes, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump. Cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Okay, tastes very good. It's hot and delicious. Okay, good, good, good. Llama, hello Llama. Let's see, Trolley's here. Hello, Trolley. Let's see, Mohammed, your middle name's Mohammed, so that's easier for me to pronounce. Hello, Mohammed. Doki, hello. Let's see. Leah? Is that Leah? Okay, good. And Seima? Okay, good, good, good. Thank you, as always. Thank you for being here and with all of us. I'm talking about all of us. About the chat, you must be a subscriber to my channel to enter the chat. I do that to keep the bots out, to keep the spamming out, so we have a safe and fun place to practice our English together. So if you want to join us in the chat, if you want to write sentences in the chat, if you want to help yourself and help other people, I say that because by writing in the chat, you're helping yourself, you're practicing, and you're letting other people see your sentence. That way, we could all learn from each other. We learn new vocabulary that way. We learn how sentences are constructed that way. We can see the grammar. And so we learn by example. And so you will see lots of examples in the chat. So if you want to participate in the chat, you must be a subscriber to my channel. I do that to keep the bots out, to keep the spamming out, so we have a safe and fun place to practice our English together. As you notice, the chat is very friendly. You don't see spamming. You don't see bots. It's a very safe place to practice your English. And we all encourage each other. We all help each other. So our chat is a good place for you to learn English, to practice your English. Okay, Maria, hello Maria. Umesh is here. Hello Umesh. Okay, let's talk. Judith. Hello, Judith. Great. Okay, let's talk about today's lesson plan. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 activities today. 7. Wow. We're going to do form a sentence. I will write a pattern on the board. You will make sentences using the pattern. Then we have a worksheet, and the topic is pay plus noun. It's a collocation. It's a quiz, and this is a worksheet, and worksheets are on my Patreon page. Support me on Patreon and get all our worksheets we do here. So we're going to do a worksheet. After that, we're going to watch a video. Speed vocabulary. The topic is dentist. So we'll have vocabulary practice. Then we'll have a 2-minute topic talk. You will choose a topic and talk about it for 2 minutes. I have a timer right here. And we will time each other. I will speak for 2 minutes about a topic. You will listen to me. Then after 2 minutes, we will switch. Then you will talk about a topic and I will listen to you. Then after the 2-minute topic talk, we have a worksheet. It's a review. Which one is different? Right here. And the topic is handyman. And there are 4 things, and you choose which one is different, and of course explain why. You have to express yourself in English saying why you think that is different. You have to give your opinion. You have to give your ideas. That's communication, right? Just telling other people your opinion, telling other people your ideas. Yeah? Okay, then after that, we are going to practice a conversation from my book, 50 Very Short Conversations. Then, after the book, we are going to do another worksheet. And it's an idiom worksheet. And the idiom is on thin ice. You will see examples from the green team. The green team, right, the members, the people who joined the channel, they wrote sentences using the idiom on thin ice, and you will see their example sentences, and then you will make your own sentences. You will write your own sentences using on thin ice. Okay, we're going to be busy today, so let's get right into it, shall we? Let's start with our form a sentence, and I will write the pattern here. So our first activity, form a sentence, and it goes like this: something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy. Finish the sentence. Here we go. Our first activity. You are writing sentences, and the pattern, the topic, the pattern. Something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy. Finish the sentence. What do you enjoy that other people don't know? What nobody knows, only you know. Something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy. Something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy. So maybe it's your little secret. Something you do by yourself. Something that you don't tell other people, but you're going to tell us right now. Okay, we got some sentences on the board here. Niva, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy practicing British accents. Good. Manuel, hello. Tetsuro says, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy doing a crossword puzzle. Very good. Let's see. 7-4 says, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy playing space sailor games. Okay. Do you know Sailor Moon? 7-4. Do you know Sailor Moon? Okay, Neva. Something that nobody knows about me I enjoy horror movies. Interesting. Ratchet, hello. Umesh, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy playing with insects. That's very interesting. Helga says, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy making vegetable salads. Okay, good. These are interesting. They're fun. This is kind of a fun thing to express. Let's see. How about me? Something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy, let me see. Okay. Well, maybe you guys know, right? Because I tell you here on YouTube, but when I go see my friends, when I meet friends, we go to a pub or izakaya, right? We go out, have some food, have some beer. And I don't talk about this, but it's nothing, exciting. But something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy. I don't talk. Well, okay. Eating oatmeal. I know boring. It's boring. But I make oatmeal every morning, and I don't really tell my friends. So anyways, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy eating oatmeal. It's not very exciting. It's not tantalizing. It's not, it won't make the newspaper. Okay. Marioshka, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy kissing Tetsuro. Oh, I didn't know that. Trolley, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy solving the Rubik's Cube. Well, actually, I'm going to write something. Okay, I enjoy doing puzzles. I don't talk about that either. I enjoy doing puzzles. So when I go see my friends at the pub, I don't talk about that. I don't say, oh, I enjoy doing puzzles. Something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy doing puzzles. Kadeen, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy talking to myself. Well, we do that with the 2-minute topic talk, right, Kadeen? So we do that. We talk to ourselves. We talk to the computer in English, of course. Neva, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy imitating other people. That's interesting. Okay, good. Well, we got lots to do today. We have 7 activities, so we're going to change activities now. We're going to go ahead and do our second activity real quick here. Neva says, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy spending time with my friends. Everyone thinks that I always study. You got the gist of this. Great. 7-4, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy traveling across all blue and planets in the Roblox Space Sailor games with British. Okay, I didn't know that. Umesh, something nobody knows about me is I enjoy cricket. I knew that. I knew that. Okay, we're changing activities and we're doing the quiz. Okay, number 2. It's a quiz and the quiz is pay. We're using the collocation pay plus noun. It's a quiz. Okay, so pay and then with a noun. So, for example, pay a bill, pay a salary, right? Pay for a ticket, things like that. So, using pay with a noun, okay? And that's called a collocation, words that go together. And right here, there are 10. So I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to give you 3 choices, and then you choose which one you think is correct. And there are 10. So all the words have pay plus a noun. Okay, and then depending on the situation, which pay plus noun do we use? There are 10 questions, and I'm going to read the question, and you give me the answer, okay? And I'm going to give you a choice of 3, and you choose one of the 3, and in the chat, you write which one you think it is. Hey, Raj is here. Hello, Raj. Raj says, something that nobody knows about me is I enjoy learning English on YouTube with Mark. Thank you so much, Raj. Mwah. Maybe a lot of people, same thing, right? Maybe you enjoy coming here, practicing English, but maybe you don't tell your friends or your family. So maybe that's something that nobody knows about you. But I know, I see you here. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Pay plus noun. Which collocation, so these are called collocations, which collocation means to give money in exchange for goods or services? Which collocation means to give money in exchange for goods and services? One more time. Which collocation means to give money in exchange for goods or services? Is it A, pay a visit, B, pay a fine, C, pay a bill? Which collocation means to give money in exchange for goods or services? Pay a visit, pay a fine, pay a bill. Pay a visit, pay a fine, pay a bill. Yes. So the answer is pay a bill, right? So when you give money in exchange for goods or services, right? So for example, you go to a department store, you buy a shirt, and they give you a bill. They say, okay, your shirt costs $10, so you have to pay the bill. You have to pay a bill, which is $10. Okay, good. Okay, number 2. Here we go. Number 2. What do you pay when you use public transportation to travel? What do you pay when you use public transportation to travel? What do you pay when you use public transportation to travel? A, pay a fare. B, pay a visit. C, pay a bonus. Pay a fare. pay a visit, pay a bonus. Pay a fare, pay a visit, pay a bonus. What do you pay when you use public transportation to travel? Yes. Pay a fare. That's right. Pay a fare. So that is the price of the transportation. Fare is the price of the transportation. And it depends on how far you're going, where you are going. So the fares are different. So if you go to the train station, maybe you'll see a list of the fares, right? From this station to that station, the fare is $1. From this station to the other station, right? So depending on how far you're traveling, you have to pay a fare. Okay, good. Here we go. Number 3. Which phrase collocates with pay to compensate someone for their work? Which phrase collocates with pay to compensate someone for their work? Which phrase collocates with pay to compensate someone for their work? A, pay a tip. B, pay a salary. C, pay for damages. Pay a tip. Pay a salary. Pay for damages. Pay a tip. Pay a salary. Pay for damages. Which phrase collocates with pay to compensate someone for their work? You got, yes, pay a salary. Salary. So compensate someone for their work. So that means you, if you own a company, you own a business, you need people working for you. And so if someone works for you, you have to pay them a salary. You have to give them a weekly wage or a bi-monthly wage or a monthly wage. So you have to pay for their services, yeah? Or you have to compensate them for their work, and compensate meaning give money, right? So you compensate them for their work. They worked hard for you. They are helping your business, and so you pay them a salary. Okay, good. Here we go. Number 4. What do you usually pay when you eat at a restaurant or cafe? What do you usually pay when you eat at a restaurant or cafe? What do you usually pay when you eat at a restaurant or cafe? A, pay for rent. B, pay a donation. C, pay the bill. Pay for rent, pay a donation, pay the bill. Pay for rent, pay a donation, pay the bill. What do you usually pay when you eat at a restaurant or cafe? Yes, pay the bill. C, pay the bill. So like the department store, or like the first one, goods and services, pay a bill. So that could be, for example, pay a bill versus pay the bill. So this might be, let me explain this a little bit here. So okay, so pay a bill. So maybe you don't see the person. Maybe it comes in the mail. You get an envelope, you open the envelope, and it asks you to pay money. So that's a bill. Pay a bill. Maybe that's how you pay for your internet service. Maybe that's how you pay for your phone. Maybe that's how you pay for your water. Maybe that's how you pay for your electricity, for your power, for your rent, for your mortgage, whatever. So pay a bill, you're not really like seeing the person, or it could be anything. Oh, you have to pay a bill, right? If you have a house, you have many bills to pay, right? You have a lot of bills to pay. Here, like for example, in a restaurant or cafe, pay the bill. You have your meal, you have your drinks, and the waitress or waiter comes to you and says, okay, here's your bill, right? So the waiter or the wait staff, right? They can see it, you can see it, so you know it's both people are there, both people are present, and so we say the bill. Oh, we have to pay the bill. Maybe you're with a group of friends and you say, oh, who's going to pay the bill? Or you can say, oh, I will pay the bill. So you're using the because everyone is aware of it. Everyone can see it. Everyone knows what you are talking about. So you're going to pay the bill. Here, pay a bill. That could be any bill, right? Something that comes to your house, comes in an envelope. It could be anything. And so pay a bill, pay the bill. So when you're at the restaurant, you're at the cafe or a restaurant, and you get the bill, okay? All right, so yes, pay the bill. That's correct. Number 4, what do you usually pay when you eat at a restaurant or cafe? Pay the bill. Okay, good. Here we go. Number 5. Which collocation means to settle an obligation? Which collocation means to settle an obligation? Settle an obligation. Pay a debt. Pay for rent. Pay for health care. Pay a debt. Pay for rent. Pay for health care. Which collocation means to settle an obligation? Pay a debt. Pay for rent. Pay for health care. It is pay a debt. Pay a debt. An obligation. So, for example, so this might be a little difficult too. Pay a debt. That means you are obligated. Maybe in the past, you borrowed money from a friend or from work. And so you're obligated to pay that. And it's a debt, meaning it's minus. So you have like you have debts, right? And so maybe a business say, oh, we're in the red. We have too many bills. We're in debt, meaning you owe. So if you're in debt, that means you owe somebody. You might be in debt to the bank. That means you have to pay the bank money. You might be in debt with credit cards. Many people are in debt with credit cards, meaning that every month they have to pay interest, or they're minus. So they have to pay a debt to the credit card company. Maybe you're in debt to a friend. You borrowed money from a friend, so you have to pay them for the money you borrowed. And so we call that an obligation. You're obligated to pay your friend. You're obligated to pay the credit card company. You're obligated to pay the bank. And so which collocation means to settle? Settle an obligation, meaning to pay up, to settle. So maybe if you borrowed money from your friend, you call your friend, hey, I have the money, let's settle let me settle. I want to settle what I owe you. I want to get everything even, right? I'm going to pay you back. Now everything is back to normal. So settle an obligation. That means pay a debt. Okay, good. Some of these are a little difficult for you, but I'm going to show you the worksheet. I'm going to put it on the screen. So after we do the quiz, we are going to read each of the questions. And also I have sample sentences. So after we do the quiz, after we read it, after we do the sample sentences, you should have a good idea how to use this collocation pay plus noun. Okay, here we go. Our next quiz, our next question. Okay, this is number 6. What do you pay when you support a charitable cause or organization? What do you pay when you support a charitable cause or organization? What do you pay when you support a charitable cause or organization? Is it A, pay a visit? B, pay for rent? No. I looked at the wrong one. Here we go. What do you pay when you support a charitable cause or organization? A, pay a visit. B, pay a donation. C, pay thanks. Pay a visit, pay a donation, pay thanks. Pay a visit, pay a donation, pay thanks. What do you pay when you support a charitable cause or organization? Pay a visit, pay a donation, pay thanks. Good. Pay a donation. Pay a donation. Very good. So donation is you pay and you don't get anything in return. Right? So maybe people donate to a good cause, right? So you help homeless people. So you pay a donation, meaning you just give the money. If you go to a restaurant, you pay the bill. Well, you order a hamburger and you get a hamburger. You eat the hamburger. It's very delicious, and so you have to pay the bill. But you're exchanging something, right? You're exchanging money for the hamburger. You go to a department store, you buy a shirt. You're exchanging money for a shirt. Donation, you are receiving nothing. You're just getting a good feeling. You are helping yourself. You're helping other people. So a donation is helping other people. You're not paying for a good. You're not paying for a service. You're just paying for a cause, organization, charitable or organization, a good cause. So that is pay donation. Okay, good. Number 7. Which collocation means to pay a financial offering towards a particular purpose? It's a little difficult here. Which collocation means to pay a financial offering towards a particular purpose? Which collocation means to pay a financial offering towards a particular purpose? Pay for groceries. Pay a toll, pay a contribution. Pay for groceries, pay a toll, pay a contribution. Pay for groceries, pay a toll, pay a contribution. This is hard too, this is difficult. Which collocation means to pay a financial offering towards a particular purpose? So, okay, here we go. Okay, so pay financial, that's money. Offering, giving to a particular purpose. So so the answer is contribution. And that's kind of like a donation. So you're contributing towards something. So maybe the closest thing to that is like, GoFundMe. And so people who maybe they get hurt badly, they don't have enough money, they need let's say they need an operation. They were in a car accident, it's going to be very, very expensive, they don't have enough money, and so maybe one of their friends does like a GoFundMe, right? And so they say, oh, please help out Mr. Let's say Joe. Let's say Joe and Sue, right? Our friends Joe and Sue. Joe gets in a terrible accident and he needs a big operation, but it's too expensive. And Sue and Joe, they can't pay it themselves. And so they do like a GoFundMe. And so we give an offering to a particular purpose. So we're helping Joe with his operation. And so we are contributing to his operation. And so pay a contribution, meaning you're going to give money for a special purpose. The special purpose is for Joe's operation. Maybe you'll see there's some organizations that help needy children, or children who don't have enough food to eat, and so you contribute money for that special purpose, helping children, helping children to eat meals, buy food. And so it's a particular purpose. So it's not just like homeless people, anybody. No, it's one particular purpose. For example, feeding children in Africa, helping somebody with an operation, right? That's a special purpose. Okay, sorry about this. Some of these are very difficult. Okay, let's go to number 8. Number 8. What do you usually pay when you attend an event or performance? What do you usually pay when you attend an event or performance? One more time. What do you usually pay when you attend an event or performance? Is it A, pay a ticket, B, pay a bribe, C, pay a friend, pay a ticket, pay a bribe, pay a friend, pay a ticket, pay a bribe, pay a friend? What do you usually pay when you attend an event or performance? Yes, so this is a little more, pay a ticket. This is a little better, right? Pay a ticket. We could all understand that. Okay, number 9. Here we go. Number 9. Which phrase collocates with pay to cover the cost during a trip or vacation? Which phrase collocates with pay to cover the costs during a trip or vacation? Which phrase collocates with pay to cover the costs during a trip or vacation? A, pay a loan. B, pay for expenses. C, pay a tribute. Pay a loan, pay for expenses, pay a tribute. Pay a loan, pay for expenses, pay a tribute. Which phrase collocates with pay to cover the cost during a trip or vacation? Pay for expenses. Yes, pay for expenses. So when you go on a trip, when you go on vacation, there are expenses. That means if you're driving somewhere, you have to pay for gasoline. You have to maybe pay for a hotel. You have to pay for food, right? Those are expenses during your vacation or a trip. Maybe your company, if your company sends you on a business trip, they will pay for your expenses, right? They will pay for your expenses. Your company will pay for your hotel. Your company will pay for meals, right? And so those are expenses, money you need to pay during your trip, during your vacation. Okay, here we go. Number 10. This is the last one. Number 10, everybody. What do you pay when you compensate someone for their services, especially in a restaurant? What do you pay when you compensate someone for their services, especially in a restaurant? What do you pay when you compensate someone for their services, especially in a restaurant? A, pay a compliment. B, pay a fee. C, pay a tip. Pay a compliment. Pay a fee. Pay a tip. Pay a compliment. Pay a fee. Pay a tip. What do you pay when you compensate someone for their services, especially in a restaurant? Yes, pay a tip. Now, compensate someone for their services, right? So the wait staff, right? The waitress or waiter, they are bringing you your food. They are refilling your coffee. They are helping you. They are providing a service for you in a restaurant. So compensate meaning pay. So you are paying a tip and you are giving them some extra money for their service. So you are happy with their service and so you give them a tip. What do you pay when you compensate someone for their services, especially in a restaurant, but also in maybe a hotel, you will give a tip. A taxi driver, perhaps you will give a tip. So some countries have that custom. Not here in Japan. In Japan, we do not tip, but in America, tipping is very. It's a social thing. It's expected. If you go to a restaurant in America, if you don't give a tip, that is bad. So restaurants for sure. Bars, right? If you order alcohol, you give the bartender a tip. Yeah, so, and then hotels, someone, if they help you with your bags, you give them a tip. So usually service industries in America, you give a tip. Okay, good, everybody. Let's have a look at the questions here. Let's read the questions together. Maybe some of these are a little difficult. So by looking at them, by reading the sentences, you should understand them better. So let's have a look at the sheet. There it is. And of course, this is on my Patreon. Support me on Patreon and you get the worksheet. Hey, Seibo is here. Seibo, hello. Toga. Togo is here. Togo is here. Okay, let's have a look. Let's read them together. This is quiz 10, pay plus noun. Here we go. Number one, which collocation means to give money in exchange for goods or services? Which collocation means to give money in exchange for goods or services? And the answer is pay a bill. 2. What do you pay when you use public transportation to travel? What do you pay when you use public transportation to travel? Answer, pay a fare. 3. Which phrase collocates with pay to compensate someone for their work? Which phrase collocates with pay to compensate someone for their work? Answer, pay a salary. 4. What do you usually pay when you eat at a restaurant or cafe? What do you usually pay when you eat at a restaurant or cafe? The answer, pay the bill. 5. Which collocation means to settle an obligation? Which collocation means to settle an obligation? A, pay a debt. Okay, here we go. Number 6. What do you pay when you support a charitable cause or organization? What do you pay when you support a charitable cause or organization? Pay a donation. B is the answer. Pay a donation. Number 7. Which collocation means to pay a financial offering towards a particular purpose? Which collocation means to pay a financial offering towards a particular purpose? It is pay a contribution. Number 8. What do you usually pay when you attend an event or performance? What do you usually pay when you attend an event or performance? And the answer, pay a ticket. Number 9. Which phrase collocates with pay to cover the cost during a trip or vacation? Which phrase collocates with pay to cover the costs during a trip or vacation? Pay for expenses, sorry. Pay for expenses. Number 10. I gotta make it a little bit smaller. Okay, number 10. What do you pay when you compensate someone for their services, especially in a restaurant? What do you pay when you compensate someone for their services, especially in a restaurant? And that is pay a tip. Okay, good. Yeah, 7-4 says in Vietnam, people don't pay tips. Japan, we don't tip in Japan. Okay. Now we have some example sentences. I will read them. So step 1, always listening, right? So I want you to listen first. So I'm going to read the sentences, the example sentences using pay plus noun, and I want you to listen first, and then we will read the sentences, okay? So first, I want you to listen, then we will read, and then we will shadow, okay? So we'll do 3 steps: listening, reading, shadowing. Listening, reading, shadowing, okay? So I'm going to read the sentences. Please listen. Here we go. Number 1. I need to pay the bill at the restaurant before we leave. I need to pay the bill at the restaurant before we leave. Don't forget to pay the fare when you take the bus. Don't forget to pay the fare when you take the bus. The company is willing to pay a good salary to attract skilled employees. The company is willing to pay a good salary to attract skilled employees. Let's go Dutch and pay our own bill. Let's go Dutch and pay our own bill. After borrowing money from a friend, he made sure to pay his debt promptly. After borrowing money from a friend, he made sure to pay his debt promptly. They decided to pay a donation to support the local animal shelter. They decided to pay a donation to support the local animal shelter. Many people were willing to pay a contribution to help the victims of the disaster. Many people were willing to pay a contribution to help the victims of the disaster. I'll pay the ticket for the concert and you can pay me back later. I'll pay the ticket for the concert. You can pay me back later. During the vacation, we all agreed to pay for expenses equally. During the vacation, we all agreed to pay for expenses equally. If the service is excellent, it is customary to pay a tip to the wait staff. If the service is excellent, it's customary to pay a tip to the wait staff. Okay, let's have a look at these example sentences. Early, when am I coming to Brazil? I don't know. I'd like to go for sure. I'd like to go see the beaches, the famous beaches in Brazil. Okay, let's look at the sentences. Here we go. I need to pay the bill at the restaurant before we leave. Don't forget to pay the fare when you take the bus. The company is willing to pay a good salary to attract skilled employees. Let's go Dutch and pay our own bill. After borrowing money from a friend, he made sure to pay his debt promptly. They decided to pay a donation to support the local animal shelter. Many people were willing to pay a contribution to help the victims of the disaster. I'll pay the ticket for the concert. You can pay me back later. During the vacation, we all agreed to pay for expenses equally. If the, if the service is excellent, it's customary to pay the wait staff. Okay. Let's shadow. Okay. Here we go. Let's say the sentences together. We are using pay plus noun collocations. Here we go. I need to pay the bill at the restaurant before we leave. Don't forget to pay the fare when you take the bus. The company is willing to pay a good salary to attract skilled employees. Let's go Dutch and pay our own bill. After borrowing money from a friend, he made sure to pay his debt promptly. They decided to pay a donation to support the local animal shelter. Many people were willing to pay a contribution to help the victims of the disaster. I'll pay the ticket for the concert and you can pay me back later. During the vacation, we all agreed to pay for expenses equally. That's good. If the service is excellent, it's customary to pay a tip to the wait staff. Okay, great, great. That was shadowing. We used pay plus noun. Some of them were difficult, but again, you can get the worksheet on my Patreon, and then you could check your dictionary and look at each word. So that's really the key. It's not so much just what you're learning now, but it's taking notes and reviewing later, looking in the dictionary, any words you don't understand. So that's really, really, really important for your learning process. After we finish today, go back, look at go back and look at this again. Any words you don't understand, use a dictionary. So that's what learning's about. You have to take the extra steps to improve, right? So just being here for a few hours won't do it. You have to go on your own. You have to review. You have to use a dictionary. You have to check all the words you don't understand. All right, so that's especially something that's difficult like this. So anyways, if you join my Patreon, all these worksheets are there. So of course, I think it's a good idea for you to join my Patreon. There's hundreds of worksheets, so there you could take your time. You could use your dictionary. You can look up all the words you don't understand, and learn all the vocabulary words, the patterns, and things like that. Okay, so good. All right, it was a little tough today, but we did it. Okay, let's go to our next activity. Here we go, number 3. And number 3 is a video, speed vocabulary. Okay, so now we could relax a little bit. We could enjoy this a little bit because it's a video and we're gonna practice with the video. So number 3, I'm gonna write it here. So it's speed vocabulary. And the topic is dentist. Okay, let's check out the video. Let's practice together. And the topic is dentist. There it is. Big tooth. There's a big tooth right there. It's a tooth. Okay, we're going to say the words together. Here we go. The dentist. Speed vocabulary. This is video 6. Okay, there we go. Let's do it. A mouth. A tooth. A dental implant. A toothbrush. Toothpaste. An electric toothbrush. Dental floss. A dental chair. An x-ray. Braces. Dental instruments. Pain medicine. Dental injection. A dental drill. Dental pliers. A dental checklist. Okay, now it's your turn. You go. Okay, let's do it again. It's really short, so let's do it again. So I will go first, and then you go on your own. Okay, here we go. A mouth. A tooth. A dental implant. A toothbrush. Toothpaste. An electric toothbrush. Dental floss. A dental chair. An x-ray. Braces. Dental instruments. Pain medicine. Dental injection. A dental drill. Dental pliers. A dental checklist. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay. Yeah, Umesh. Me too, Umesh. Um, yeah, so it's very important to take care of our teeth. Yeah, we want our teeth to be healthy. We want them to be clean. And so, yeah, so the dentist is very important. And it's very important for you to take care of your teeth. Okay, that was vocabulary practice, the dentist. We don't like the dentist, but the dentist is very important for our health. Okay, good. Now let's do our 2-minute topic talk, everyone. So our next activity is the 2-minute topic talk, number 4. I'll just use my finger here. Okay, so we have topics. You're going to choose one of the topics, talk about it for 2 minutes. I will go first. Oh no, my sheet just, okay, I'll get it later. Okay, so we have topics here. You're going to choose one topic, talk about it for 2 minutes. Let's have a look at the topics now and choose one of these topics to talk about. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. And again, all the sheets are on my Patreon. Okay, here they are. We got tips, today's news, winter, lunch, social media, clothing, favorite apps, art, noodles, summer, convenience stores, Starbucks, outdoors, memorable experiences, childhood memories, pets, music, interests, traditions, goals, dreams, pets, sports, desserts, family, weekends, talents, movies, festivals, TV shows, funny jokes, games, health. Okay, so choose one of these topics. Talk about it for 2 minutes. So there we go. There are our topics. I will choose as well. So what the worksheet does, it lets us keep track. Which topic did you talk about? When did you talk about it, right? So you could see my sheet, right? And I've talked about 2 so far, right? This is a new sheet. We finished the first one, sheet 1. Now we got sheet 2, worksheet 2. Okay, which one am I going to choose? Okay, I'm going to choose lunch. So today is July 21st. So I'm writing the date so I know which one I talked about or when I talked about it. So I'm choosing lunch. Today is July 21st. Okay, I will go first and then you'll go second. So when I'm talking, you are listening. And then after 2 minutes, you will talk and I will listen to you. So there's 2 minutes. I will go first. I will talk 2 minutes about lunch. So let me think for a minute here. Okay. I got it. Okay, I'm going to talk 2 minutes about lunch. You will listen to me, and then after 2 minutes, I will listen to you. Okay, I'm going to talk about lunch. Here we go. I'm counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Lunch. Here in Japan, I usually eat lunch at home or at school. I go to my university on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So those days I eat lunch at school. I eat in the school cafeteria. I like it there because it's cheap and good. So I get a nice healthy lunch. It's pretty cheap, like $3. So I could have lunch at school for $3, and it's a good lunch. For example, today's Friday, so I will, after we finish our live stream today, I will go home, have lunch at home. Same as Saturday and Sunday. So here in Japan, I usually have lunch at home or at school. But in America, I ate out often for lunch. And maybe lots of people do that. They will, during work, they will take lunch off. Usually, maybe there's an hour lunch, and so people go to restaurants in America for lunch, or a lot of people go to fast food for lunch. I try to avoid fast food for lunch. I try not to do fast food. But if you don't have much time, and fast food is cheap and you can get it quickly. So I think lots of people do that. They go to fast food for lunch because it's cheap and fast, but it's not very healthy. So I try to just eat at school or at my home. And when I eat at home, it's cheaper than going out to eat. Same with at school. So I'm lucky that I can have lunch at the cafeteria for a low cost. Okay, there we go. I talked 2 minutes about lunch. Now you're going to talk and I'm going to listen, right? So you chose a topic. You will talk about it for 2 minutes. You will talk right into your computer and I will listen carefully to you. So here you are practicing your English, right? You're using a topic so you can guide your talking, right? You can think about the vocabulary you're going to use. You can think about the sentences you're going to use, the patterns you're going to use, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. You're just talking into the computer. This is practice. We do this every week, and so by doing this every week, you will get better and better. And you'll have lots of topics to talk about, and you'll become more interesting, and you will have more friends because interesting people have more friends. Sorry, I need some water. Okay, here we go. You're going to talk for 2 minutes. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm listening. You did it. 2 minutes. You talked about your topic for 2 minutes in English. Well done. Yay. Good, good, good. Do that every week, and you will be talking about lots of topics in English. Great job. Yay. Okay, good, good. All right, all right, all right. You did it. Now, let's go to our next activity. And I dropped my paper. Hold on. It's behind here. Sorry, sorry. You can't see me, but you can hear me. My sheet. Activity sheet. Here it is. Okay. Let's go to our next activity. So let's take this off. Remember, worksheets on my Patreon. Support me there so I can support you here. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. Now we're going to do which one is different. It's a review. Which one is different? Number 5. We're going to do the conversation. So I want to keep space for our conversation. So I'm going to write number 5 here. Number 6 will be our conversation. So 5 is which one? Which one is different? And the topic is handyman. Okay. Let's have a look at the worksheet. Okay, here it is right here. We have 2 groups of keywords, group 1, group 2. You have to choose one and explain why it's different than the others. And you have to use your imagination. You have to communicate in English why you think it's different. It's a challenge, but that's why you are here. So I always give this example. For example, here we have 4 things. Red, blue, bicycle, pink. Red, blue, bicycle, pink. Which one is different? Yes, bicycle is different because it's transportation. A bicycle is different because you can go fast. A bicycle is different because I have one. A bicycle is different because it has 2 wheels. A bicycle is different because it's very important. A bicycle is different because you can sit down on it. So the answers are endless, right? It's just your imagination, your opinion, okay? So you have to express your opinion in English. Okay, let's have a look at the worksheet. Again, it's on my Patreon. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Let's have a look. You're going to make sentences. You're going to choose which one is different and say why. You're going to write your sentences explaining why. Okay, so here we go. So this is worksheet 63. Topic is handyman. Instructions. Which one is different? Choose one item and then write the reason why it doesn't belong with the others. Group 1 keywords. A circular saw, an electric drill, a jackhammer, a hard hat. A circular saw, an electric drill, a jackhammer, a hard hat. Group 2 keywords. A home, a ladder, paint, a light bulb. Which one is different? Okay, trolley is on the board. Trolley says, I think a hard hat because you wear it. Good. Tetsuro, I think a circular saw because it can cut various wood. Or you want to say various types of wood. Okay, so you have various, so that means more than one. So Tetsuro, various types of wood, right? So we have pine wood, there's oak wood, there's redwood, right? So there's many kinds of woods. And so various types of wood. Trolley, I think a circular saw because it can hurt you. Yeah, for sure. Be careful. It's very dangerous. Umesh, a circular saw and a hat and a hard hat because they are circular and spherical. A drill also is circular, right? Because the drill turns in a circle. Okay, good, good, good. Tetsuro. I think a circular saw because it can cut various types of wood. Kadeen, I think a hard hat because we don't need to use our hands. Yeah, we don't need to use our hands, right? It's on your head. You're not touching it, right? Good, Kadeen. Doki, I think a hard hat because you put it on your head. You put it on your head. Or you could say it goes on your head. It goes on your head. Or you could say it's used for your head. It's used for your head. Or you could say the purpose is for your head. The purpose is, or you could say, actually, the purpose is to protect your head. The purpose is to protect your head. Trolley, I think electric drill because it can drill a hole. Tetsuro, I think an electric drill because we can drill a hole with it. Umesh, a hard hat because it's not a machine. Helga, I think a circular saw is different because it has a disc with teeth. That's great. I'm going to give you a heart for that. You get a heart. That's nice. Good sentence, Helga. Tetsuo, I think a jackhammer because it is very noisy. Yes, very, very noisy. If they're doing construction around your house and they're using a jackhammer, it's terrible, right? You can't think, you can't watch TV, you can't listen to music. It's hard to be on your computer. Ba, 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 ba. Umesh, an electric drill because it makes holes in the wall. Helga, I think electric drill is different because it is possible to make a small hole with it. Tetsuro, I think a hard hat because we can wear it. Tetsu, I think a home because we can live in it. Okay, group 2. Yeah. Trolley, I think a home because we can live in it. So yeah, group 2, we got a home, a ladder, paint, a light bulb. Tetsuro, I think a ladder because we can climb on it, or you could say we can climb up it. So you just need to change those 2 words around. Climb up it. Climb up. Okay, Umesh, a ladder because we can climb onto it, or we can climb up on it. Climb up on it. Hello, never give up. How are you? Yeah, you're late. We've been here since 10. We've been here for an hour and a half, 90 minutes so far. So you are late. Okay, trolley. I think paint because we can paint with it. Tetsuro, I think a ladder because we can climb up it. Yes. Hello, never give up. I'm doing good. How are you? Toki, I think a ladder because we climb up it. We climb up it. Helga, I think a jackhammer is different because road workers use it. Yes. Tetsuro, I think paint because it's an uncountable noun. Yeah, there's no ah. We can count homes, we can count ladders, we can count light bulbs, but not paint. It's liquid. Uncountable. Very good. We must paint because we need brushes to apply it. Very good. I'm going to give it a heart. That's a great sentence. Brushes to apply it. Yep. So you need a paintbrush to apply the paint on the wall, right? Helga, I think a hard hat is different because it's not a tool. Trolley, I think a light bulb because it can light up, not flash, but we say light up. Tetsuo, I think a light bulb because it can light some places. Yeah, so it lights a room, it lights a dark place. So if the place is dark, a light bulb will light it up. Oh, Helga, I think home is different because it's a symbol of a family. Yay, I'm going to give it a heart. That's great. Oh, nice. Never give up. I think a home, which is a comfortable place for everyone. Nice. I'm going to give that a heart. That's a beautiful sentence. Katie, I think a home because it's already ready. Oh yeah, it's ready to be lived in, right? Or yeah, it's ready. It's ready for a family. Okay, good. I'm looking at the clock. We got to change topics now. Oh, okay, Doki, it uses electricity. Yeah, so a light bulb uses electricity. So that's very good. A light bulb uses electricity. Nice. Oh, Helga, I think a ladder is different because it is possible to fold it. Very good. Okay, everyone, we got to change activities. We are very busy today. We're got a few more activities to do. Like I always say, the worksheets are on my Patreon. Support me on Patreon and you get all the worksheets. Okay, let's go to our next activity. Okay, our next activity is a conversation, 50 very short conversation. So this is number 6. Conversation. Okay, and we are doing conversation 34. This is page 45 if you have the book. I recommend the books. Got 4 right here. And today we are doing 34, page 45. Okay, here it is. Now, I will read the conversation 3 times. Then I will write it on the board. We will practice it and then talk about it. Okay, so step 1, please listen, and then I will write it on the board so we can practice doing the conversation together. Okay, so here we go. Conversation 34, page 45. I will read it 3 times. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. How much can you eat? I can eat a horse. What? A horse? That's just an expression. Oh, I understand. I have a big appetite. Okay, here we go. Second time. How much can you eat? I can eat a horse. What? A horse? That's just an expression. Oh, I understand. I have a big appetite. Okay, here we go. Third time. How much can you eat? I can eat a horse. What? A horse? That's just an expression. Oh, I understand. I have a big appetite. Okay, I read it 3 times. Now I will write it on the board and we will practice it together. Here we go. A. A says, how much can you eat? Okay, let's say the sentence 3 times together. How much can you eat? How much can you eat? How much can you... Huh? That's not eat, that's it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's fix it. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. That's better. Let's do it again 3 times. I'm sorry. How much can you eat? How much can you eat? How much can you eat? B. I can eat a horse. Okay, we're going to say it 3 times. I can eat a horse. I can eat a horse. I can eat a horse. How much can you eat? I can eat a horse. A says. What? A horse? Here we go. What? A horse? What? A horse? What? A horse? How much can you eat? I can eat a horse. What? A horse? B. That's just an expression. Okay, here we go 3 times. That's just an expression. That's just an expression. That's just an expression. How much can you eat? I can eat a horse. What? A horse? That's just an expression. A says, oh, I understand. Okay, here we go. Oh, I understand. Oh, I understand. Oh, I understand. How much can you eat? I can eat a horse. What? A horse? That's just an expression. Oh, I understand. And then B says, I have a big appetite. Okay, let's say it 3 times. Here we go. I have a big appetite. I have a big appetite. I have a big appetite. How much can you eat? I can eat a horse. What? A horse? That's just an expression. Oh, I understand. I have a big appetite. Okay, let's look at, actually, I'm going to show you the picture. There we go. Okay, there's the picture. So here, right? So it starts here. How much can you eat? I can eat a horse. And then it continues down here. Okay? So he can eat a lot. He can eat a horse. That's just an expression. I have a big appetite. Okay, so let's talk about the meaning of these sentences here. Okay, how much can you eat? So how much, that is for uncountable, right? So eat, there's no S. So for example, if we want to say more than one or countable nouns, you would say how many. So for example, how many eggs can you eat? How many hamburgers can you eat? But here it's just how much can you eat? So we're using much because there's no countable noun here. So how much can you eat? And then B says, I can eat a horse, right? And B or A says, what? A horse? So A doesn't understand. So A is thinking B can eat a real horse, right? But no, that's just an expression, right? It's just, doesn't mean a real horse. It just means I can eat a horse. That means you have a big appetite. You're very hungry, right? So if someone says, oh, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yes, I can eat a horse. One more time. Are you hungry? Yes, I can eat a horse, right? So it's an expression. Then A, oh, I understand. Oh, I understand. And that means I have a big appetite. So if you say, I can eat a horse, that means you have a big appetite. That means you're very hungry. Okay? All right, so let's do the sentence together. Let's take turns. Let's be the conversation. Let's be A, let's be B. So I will be A, and then you are B. So I'm going to say A, and you're going to say B. Okay? So, and then after 3 times, we will switch. You will be A, I will be B. Okay, so first I'm A, you are B. We'll do it 3 times. Here we go. Countdown. A. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How much can you eat? What? A horse? Oh, I understand. Okay, good. I have a lot of food for you. I have a lot of food for you. Okay, good. Let's do it a second time. I'm A, you are B. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How much can you eat? What? A horse? Ah, I understand. Here is a big meal for you. Okay, here we go. 3rd time's a charm. I'm A, you are B. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How much can you eat? What? A horse? Ah, I understand. Okay, I have a lot of food for you. Okay, good. Let's switch. You are A, I am B. A, B, A, B. Yeah, you will read A. I will read B. Here we go. You are A, I am B. You start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I can eat a horse. That's just an expression. I have a big appetite. Give me more. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, good. Hold on, there's a jet. Very noisy jet. Hold on a second here. Very noisy. They've been busy today. Lots of jets today. The jets are busy. Okay. You are A, I am B. Here we go. Countdown. The second time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I could eat a horse. That's just an expression. I have a big appetite. I could eat a lot. I'm very, very hungry. Okay, good. All right, so let's do it the third time. You are A, I am B. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I could eat a horse. That's just an expression. I have a big appetite. Big appetite right here. I could eat a lot. I'm very, very hungry. All right, good. Yay. What did Helga write in the chat? Robin the Bobbin, the big bellied Ben, he ate more meat than 80 men. He ate a cow, he ate a calf, he ate a butcher and a half. I'm going to read that again. Good. Hold on, Trolley. Wait. I got to read Helga's her rhyme right here. Robin the Bobbin, the big-bellied Ben, he ate more meat than 80 men. He ate a cow, he ate a calf, he ate a butcher and a half. Good. Trolley says, what is a horse? You can see a horse in the... Kadeen wrote, she has a horse emoji. A horse is it's an animal. We also say a beast of burden. A beast of burden. This is a horse. This is a horse. A horse is right. This is my horse. There's a horse right there. There's a horse. I could eat a horse. It's just an expression. It means you have a big appetite. Okay, good. All right. That was our conversation from my book, 50 Very Short Conversations. You could get this at Amazon.com. Lots of short, easy conversations, plus quizzes and writing exercises. Okay, please check them out. There are 4 books. I'm going to write another book this summer. I will be on break in August, so I will write another book in August. Okay, let's go to our last activity. This is activity number 7. I told you we are doing 7 today. So here's number 7. It's an idiom. Number 7, idiom. And today's idiom is on thin ice. Okay, and we have example sentences done by the green team. Okay, so let's check out the worksheet. There it is, right here. Let's check out sentences, example sentences. Then you'll write your own sentences in the chat. Here we go. Let's have a look. Okay, so on thin ice, and it means to be in a risky situation. To be in a risky situation. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. We can do it bigger. Okay, so there we go. On thin ice, to be in a risky situation. And here are the examples. We have Mary, her sentence. My friend is on thin ice with his boss because he has missed an important meeting with the clients this week. My friend is on thin ice with his boss because he has missed an important meeting with the clients this week. Uh-oh. Miley's sentence. I was on thin ice when I welcomed a mother among my students, which was against the rules. I was on thin ice when I welcomed a mother among my students, which was against the rules. Don't break the rules or you will be on thin ice. If you break the rules, you will be on thin ice. Lolly. Last week, Joe was on thin ice with Sue because he forgot her birthday. Uh-oh. Joe's on thin ice. Last week, Joe was on thin ice with Sue because he forgot her birthday. Marion's sentence. Joe's business is on thin ice. Uh-oh, Joe. Joe's business is on thin ice. Uh-oh, in trouble. Joe's business is in trouble. Okay, we got Ava's sentence. I don't like to be on thin ice with my customers. I don't like to be on thin ice with my customers. So she doesn't want to lose customers, right? So it's bad to be on thin ice with the customers because they might leave. And if you have a business, you need to have customers. No customers, no business. All right, Mark. His firm is on thin ice of bankruptcy. His firm is on thin ice of bankruptcy. Bankruptcy means it's finished. The business is gone. There's no money. And then another sentence. The team's poor performance in the playoffs put the coach on thin ice. The team's poor performance in the playoffs put the coach on thin ice. So the coach is responsible for the players. The players did not perform very well, so the coach is on thin ice. He might be fired because of the team's poor performance in the playoffs. Okay, now it's your turn. Make sentences using on thin ice, please. I'll make it a little bit smaller so you can see the picture. The picture will help you understand. There we go. Let's see, Helga has a sentence. Almost all people are on thin ice when they get into an unfamiliar company. Yep. So you don't know, the ins and outs of the business. You don't know the protocol of the business. You're not sure how, the office works. And so you're on thin ice. Everything's a little risky. The situation is unfamiliar to you. You're not sure how things operate at the beginning. Let's see, Tetsuro. He is on thin ice, so he needs to smarten up or he'll be fired. Nice, Tetsuro. Good sentence. Give you a heart. That's a great sentence. Yeah. Okay, Katie. He's skating on thin ice by lying to the police. Yeah, don't do that. You'll get in trouble. There you go. Hearts for you, Katie. Indian cricket team was on thin ice because of its poor performance. Yep. Good sentences, everyone. Great, Smooth. You got the meaning correct. So idioms are difficult because the meaning isn't what the word means, right? The word is different from the meaning. The words are different from the meaning. So of course you're not on thin ice. The actual ice in a lake. it's a metaphor. It means to be in a risky situation. So that's what's difficult about idioms, because they're not, the meaning is different from the word. So very confusing. So you just have to remember the chunk, on thin ice. So you just have to remember, don't think of, I don't know, you just have to memorize it. Okay, so Umesh, I was on thin ice in my childhood. So give us example. So Umesh, we need some more information. We need more information, Umesh. Okay, let's see your sentences in the chat. I want to read your sentences. Okay, so Umesh, so Hebus, okay, I got it. He was on thin ice when he didn't make it to engineering school. Is that what you mean, Umesh? Okay, Tetra, he is on thin ice with the next exam because he didn't prepare for it at all. So he's on thin ice with his next exam because he didn't prepare for it at all. Very good. Charlie, my neighborhood doesn't like to be on thin ice with her customer. Okay, let's see. So, Trolley, my neighborhood. So, what do you mean custom? So you're okay, Trolley. One more time. I'm not sure why you say neighborhood and then customers. So somebody's on thin ice, right? Because of what they did, right? So if you look like Joe's business is not doing well, it's on thin ice. Lolly's sentence, Joe's in trouble, right? He's on thin ice because he forgot Sue's birthday, right? So now Sue's very angry, and so Joe is on thin ice because Sue's angry. And then Mary's sentence, her friend is on thin ice because he missed important meetings. So there's a cause. So what happened? Who's on thin ice? Why are they on thin ice? Who's on thin ice? Why are they on thin ice? Tetsuo, he is on thin ice with his next exam because he didn't prepare for it at all. Good. Katie, if you try that, you'll really be on thin ice. Okay, right. So give us more information, Katie. Give us more, like, what is that? Try that. So you have to say what it is. Okay, Umesh, I was on thin ice when I didn't give good performances in exam during my childhood. Yep, okay, good. That's good, Umesh. Okay, we'll do 2 more minutes. So I'm going to put the timer on. So 2 more minutes to write your sentences. So I have the 2-minute topic talk timer. So I just put it for 2 minutes and it's counting down. So please write your sentences in 2 minutes. And then after this, we are going to do the poll. There's a quiz. And actually, I want to read the conversation again. So I want us to I want us to shadow the conversation. So actually, we have 1 more minute. So after 1 more minute, let's shadow the conversation about how much can you eat, and then we'll do the quiz. Oh, Kadeen, if you don't pay the bill, you will really be on thin ice. Good, you'll really be on thin ice. Good, Kadeen, great. And you use pay the bill. That was our collocation, pay plus noun. If you don't pay the bill, you'll really be on thin ice. Excellent. You get hearts. You get a lot of hearts. Whoa, 100%, great. Happy face and hearts, Kadeen. That's a fantastic sentence because you used the idiom correctly and you used what our past activity, pay plus noun. So you combined two things together. That's great. Okay, 2 minutes. It's time to change activities. Umesh says the Indian Prime Minister is on thin ice when neighboring countries threaten a war. You're welcome, Katie. That was like really good. That was really good. Okay, I forgot for us to shadow the conversation. So we're going to do that and then we're going to do the poll. So okay, ready? We're going to shadow the conversation. The topic is eat a horse. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. This is the conversation. Countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How much can you eat? I can eat a horse. What? A horse? That's just an expression. Oh, I understand. I have a big appetite. Okay, let's do it again. How much can you eat? I can eat a horse. What? A horse? That's just an expression. Oh, I understand. I have a big appetite. Okay, good. Yes. All right, I forgot to do the shadow part of it. I'm sorry. Okay, we went back a little bit. Now let's do the poll, everyone. So in the chat, there's a blue box above the chat and it's a quiz. Let's check it out. I'm going to open up the box. How many people voted? 80 people voted. Thank you so much, everybody. Here we go. Let's check it out. All right. Are you ready for the quiz? Yes? Okay, let's do it. Choose the best word. Choose the best word. The sentence goes like this. They, a wonderful time on their vacation. They, a wonderful time on their vacation. Choose the best word. Is it have? Is it has? Is it had? Is it having? Have, has, had, having. Does the sentence go like this? They have a wonderful time on their vacation. They has a wonderful time on their vacation. They had a wonderful time on their vacation. They having a wonderful time on their vacation. Choose the best word. Good luck. Okay, I'm looking at the chat. Wow, jets keep flying by. Super busy today. Busier than normal. Okay, let's see your answers here. Helga, they had a wonderful time on their vacation. Truly, they had a wonderful time on their vacation. Tetsuro had. Umesh, they had. So that's right. The answer is had. They had a wonderful time on their vacation. Llama, hello. Llama has a big appetite. Good. Yes, Kadeen, Had. That is correct. You're welcome, Tetsuro. Thank you for your kind support. Mwah, appreciate it, Tetsuro. Thank you so much. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. It is Friday. Have a great weekend. I will be back on Tuesday, next week. Tuesday, that will be July 25th. I will be here July 25th. I hope you will be here with me. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Smile. Take care of yourself. When you smile, you help other people smile. And when you smile, that means you're happy. You keep yourself healthy. When you're happy, you're healthy. And so it's very, very important to smile. So keep smiling, everyone. Thank you, Helga. Okay, let's count down and say goodbye together, okay? Have a great weekend. Peace and love. Smile. Stay safe. Be healthy. Stay safe. Be healthy, everyone. All right, we're counting down together. Here we go. Let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, everyone. Mwah. Have a great weekend. Smile. Be safe. Stay healthy. And I will be back on Tuesday, July 25th. July 25th. And our time will be 5 p.m. Japan time. 5 p.m. Japan time. Please come back and see me then. Until then, have a great weekend. Love and peace. Smile, be safe, be healthy, and have a great weekend. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you.